Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I stayed for 2 hours in one of the lowest rated motels in Toronto. You won't believe the stuff that I found and saw during my time here. So make sure you stay tuned till the end so you don't miss anything. And as usual, at the very end I will provide a star rating for this motel along with a document showing how I broke that down. Hope you enjoy. Alright guys, so welcome to the Pinecrest Motel. So this motel has seen some major renovations, as you can see. I am right now on the second floor of the one side of the motel. And the biggest changes I've noticed so far is we have hardwood floors before they used to be carpeted. The walls are all newly painted, as you can see here. They've also added some trimming all the way around, which they didn't have this before. They have the big TV here on the wall. Oh, interesting, it has a lock on it, so you can't pull it in or out. And this is the bed. Now in terms of a view, the windows are a little bit dirty from the outside, so it's hard to see, but just to give you an idea, they were looking at some residential buildings from the back. It's kind of like their parking lot on the back end. Here we have a little table where you can sit down and read a book or do some work. We have a nightstand here. These are new or newer, but a very old style phone. Look at that. Haven't seen one of these in a long time. This again is the bed. And this is just a regular, looks like just a regular queen size bed. And then here is the washroom. So here we have the toilet. This is the sink here. Let's see what we got here. Just extra storage. Alright, on top here we have a hair dryer. We have a new, more modern type mirror and a light fixture above, which is nice to see. Here's a sink, so they do give you some soap and some shampoo. And let's check out the water pressure here. Okay. That seems to be pretty good. Let me see how quickly I can get it from hot to cold. Okay, right now it's on max. I'm just starting to feel the warmth now. Okay, now it's hot. To get it back to cold. Okay, the cold comes in really quickly, but the hot, looks like the hot takes some time to kick in. And here we have a bath and shower. So again, everything looks to be remodeled. We got some tile on the wall, which is nice to see. And then we have a shower head, which doesn't look very appealing, but looks like it's already seen some better days. And we do already have some issues with the grout here. Let's check out the water pressure on this one. Okay, not a lot of pressure on this one. It's fairly weak. I mean, it's enough to take a shower under. Water is very cold. I'm gonna have to move it over into the hot side. It's still cold. Okay, now I'm starting to feel the warmth. Okay, so it takes some time to kind of heat up. So this here is the front door. And as you can see, we have the old style handles and just a one single lock, nothing special. And over here we have a little storage area where you can put your coats and stuff there as well if you need to. There is a light switch here. Okay, that turns on this light. So as I was saying about the security, we have one fire alarm and I guess carbon monoxide up here. Here we have a sprinkler right in the center. And then that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything in the washroom. Let's just double check. No, there's just a vent in that one light. So it really is just that one there and the sprinkler. Okay, and here we have the TV and what looks like a Shaw satellite box. Let's see what we got in terms of channels and whether it's working or not.
We can say the entire science of
Alright, so it looks like it's working. Okay, so only a few channels I guess work. Yeah, so I guess every kind of, almost every other channel seems to be working. Alright, so for the bed, I can say it's pretty hard. I don't want to lay down on it yet, but let's just take a look and see if we see any bed bugs. That's the first thing we gotta look for. So again, we want to take this off. Now this does have a liner on, which we may not be able to take off because I don't see the zipper. Yeah, I don't see anything here. Again, what you want to look for is you want to look in the crevices, but I can't seem to get underneath this. So I'm just going to kind of look around. Let's go take a look at the other side. Okay, so this room is fairly small, so we're not going to get a lot of sound from it. But we do hear a clicking every once in a while, which is coming from, looks like that wall somewhere. But this is the sound quality. I'm going to stop talking so you guys can see the result. Okay, looks like the sound is very good. Okay, so I made the bed a little bit just so we can check the temperature. So if you were to lay down right now, we're sitting at 14.9 degrees. 14.2 for the pillows. Okay, next we're going to do the water test. So I just grabbed a cup from here, a brand new one. Let's go get some water. Now, like I said, both of these water meters will check different things. So you can see this one checks the COD, TOC, TDS, and a couple of other items. And there is a chart on the back. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. So again, it'll read the COD, TOC, TDS, the UV275, the EC, and the T, which is temperature. And then there's like a little grid here that shows you what's good and what's bad. So let's check it out. We're going to put it inside of the water. And then we're just going to push this button. And I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but it says that it's 89, so good. The COD is 1.1, TOC is 1.4, and the TDS is 163. So now we have this tool, and this one is going to read the pH level in the water, and it'll also give us the ORG, which are two important things in terms of the filtering and the cleansiness of the water. So here we go. So the pH is 8.2, water temperature is 24 degrees. Alright guys, so I try to make the room as dark as possible, just so that we can use the blue light to kind of take a look. So let's start looking. And if I see anything, I'll make sure to note it down. So we're going to start here on the far wall. And that's just because there's a lot more light here. So here we don't see much. Let me check the floors. The chairs look to be pretty clean. The table. Okay. These walls are also pretty clean. There's a little bit of splatter right there. I don't know if you can see that. And a little bit more over here. So this is the wall going into the front door. Okay, so this is the closet, and as we look around, I can see a bunch of stuff here. And in this corner as well. You can see they look like little droplets. So it could be any type of fluids. I know some of them are harder to see. Now we can go into the washroom since we're already here. This outside area looks like it's okay for now. So let's check out the washroom. Okay, well, the sink looks pretty clean. Nothing much here, which is what you expect, because they just recently renovated. So nothing on the walls. Now let me close the door here. Okay, now the doors do have some splatter on them, like especially over here. Okay. There is some more right here. There is some splatter here. This is on the tiling for the bathtub. Here there is a stain of something. I don't know what it is. It looks red. The towels look clean. There's very little, it's very hard to see, but there are little splatters all over this wall. Okay, so here's the bedroom, and I'm going to start to look with the light. So the sheet on the top has like a pattern, so it is very tricky to find anything on this. We'll pull it back in a minute. Okay, so here on the floor, like you can see here on the walls, there's stuff all over the place, even on the floor itself. Here's some more. And this runs all the way. There's some more here. All the way to the corner there. And let's check the bed. This is the side of the bed. Oh, look at that. That's not good. This is right on the corner. I don't see anything else along this side of the bed, and nothing on this one. So let's pull back the sheets and see what's underneath. Okay, let's check out the pillows first. Oh yeah, we can definitely see other people's saliva marks. It's kind of all over the place. So these pillow sheets are not very clean. Let me try flipping it around. Oh yeah. You can definitely see the marks. Okay. Not very clean. Let's go to the other side. Interesting. So this pillowcase is cleaner, but right here in the corner it looks like it has like mold or something. That can't be very good. Let me flip it around. Okay, the only other thing I see here is it looks like blood there. I'm not 100% sure. That's just what it looks like. Alright, and let's take a look now at the sheets. Okay, again, not the cleanest. We have some very big dirt marks here. We'll go around to the other side. Yeah, we got more dirt marks here. It looks like blood, to be honest, but okay, here, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me try stretching it out. There's definitely some marks on the bed here. More here in the center. I mean, I think they've tried to clean it, but they didn't do a very good job, to be honest. Okay, so this is just to give you guys an idea. This is what the sheets look like with the lights on. Some items are still visible, even with the light on, like especially on this side here, over here, here. Those are the darker stains. We don't see very much else. If I pull this sheet back, see, it's very hard to tell. Even those like blood stains, I can't see them anymore. Like one of them was on here. Oh, here now you can see that big patch of whatever that is. The blood stain was somewhere around here. I think it might be this right here, but very hard to see. And the pillows, look, you can't tell. You can't see all that saliva that we saw with the lights off. Same thing with the flooring. Very, very hard to see anything. But with that blue light we were able to see quite a bit, especially right here in this corner. And lastly, guys, I might have missed this, but these curtains, which I don't know how old they are, but they definitely have a lot of stuff on them. You can see it everywhere. I know that even with the sun shining through, you can still see all that glowing residue on them. Almost everywhere this curtain has. It's quite possible these curtains are older and they've been here for a while. Like you see everywhere. Here's some more. Every bend of this curtain has something. I don't want to go too far in because then you have sun, but like even down here. I think if it was pitch black and it was nighttime, we'd probably be able to see more, but I just wanted to show you guys this. Not the greatest when it comes to cleanliness, unfortunately. Even the radiator here, you can see there's some spillage, drippage, whatever you want to call it, all over the radiator. Here as well. And one last thing is the light switch. Take a look at this, guys. You can see the fingerprints from people all over the switch. That's not good. Not good. Alright guys, and here's my star rating. So I did give the Pinecrest Motel a 1.5 star. So really, The reason why I gave it this rating is because the pricing, it was on the cheaper side, and they did offer a variety of options including hourly stays. The parking, I gave it a little bit of a higher score just because there is a lot of parking both in the front and back, and they do not charge for the parking, which is good. Other than that, the majority of the other stuff, as you can see, really needs some work, especially the cleaning. But again, it is a motel. You do get what you pay for, so just keep that in mind. So that brings us to the end of this video. I hope it was informative and you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and hit that subscribe button down below, along with the bell notification so you're alerted of any upcoming videos. Until the next video, safe travels, and we'll catch you on the next one.